We're delighted to be a finalist for the program and really excited about our chances. I'm a new Dean of Business here at the University of Wyoming, started this past July. The entrepreneurship programming that we have here at the university is one of the big draws for me in being here. I think it makes sense in a state like Wyoming that's extremely entrepreneurial and really does a fine job of connecting the business community with our students. This opportunity to possibly be the best program in the country is something we're extremely excited about.
The United States Association of Small Business and Entrepreneurship has a long-standing history of supporting innovation and entrepreneurship pedagogy. The College of Business at the University of Wyoming is extremely honored to have been nominated as the Outstanding Emerging Entrepreneurship Program in 2023. One of the things that's very exciting about the entrepreneurship programs that we're starting at the University of Wyoming are the fact that we're helping to support students in developing and cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. An entrepreneurial mindset's important because it allows students to holistically understand, recognize, and exploit opportunities wherever they might be. As the smallest state in the country in terms of population, Wyoming is absolutely dependent on economic diversification and small business creation. The new major that we created within the business school at the University of Wyoming, as well as the revamped cross-campus minor, which is available to all University of Wyoming students, helps to support students in terms of living out their dreams.
I think one thing that always stood out to me ever since I learned it in Patrick's class is called the Golden Circle. And it's always just kind of stuck with me because I never realized how important it is. And it's basically you have a target, and starting from the outside it's like what, how, and then the center is why. And the idea is you shouldn't sell your what, you should sell your why. Why does your business exist, or why are you doing this? What gets you out of bed? And if you can figure that out and then move on to like how you're going to do that and what you're doing to accomplish that, it changes your whole outlook of one, your customers, and two, yourself, because then you're like, oh, I actually know why I'm doing this, so now I can take those steps to accomplish that why. And it's really cool to just see customers' mindsets change when you start with that and then move on, because then people are actually sold into you. Like, you not only are you selling yourself, but you're also selling your product with it.
We have a student body that's reflective of the values that I see in this state that are very distinctive about Wyoming and wonderful, valuing innovativeness and creativity and initiative and hard work. So that's what entrepreneurs need to be, and that's embodied in our students. And I think that with these components, the leadership, the courses, the resources, the values, we've seen incredible success so far. And I expect that that will really ramp up over the coming years.
So we have several really outstanding scholars. They are performing at the highest level of research and hitting it out of the park in terms of their research output. They also have helped us create a curriculum that's dynamic, nimble, and really reaching students in business, but designed also to reach students around the university. So in 2020, we launched a major in entrepreneurship. That was a COVID year where things were not exactly great and everything was shut down. In 2 years, we've gone from just having a major launched to having 84 students in it. We have a minor that is designed to reach non-business students. We would really like to reach engineers and reach some of the students in the hard sciences where a lot of the big innovative ideas are coming from. And that program is built so that you can attach other classes to our minor, and I expect it to grow like crazy. Coming up in fall of 23, we're adding a really unique certificate to our MBA program, which is an entrepreneurship certificate. That program is going to have a class in venture financing and venture MBA activity, and we're really trying to make it experiential so that the students are learning from some of the best entrepreneurship professors in the country, but at the same time getting exposed to doing entrepreneurship through our really robust entrepreneurial ecosystem in the state of Wyoming.
So here at the College of Business, we have the opportunity to involve our students in entrepreneurial education that is very experiential in nature. So in the classroom, faculty are able to connect students to real-world businesses and real-world business problems. And our students are able to take some ownership in helping the community businesses solve these problems. So it can be anything from marketing or customer discovery to maybe even an exit strategy. The John P. Owigan 50K Entrepreneurship Competition is unique for Wyoming and for our students. And it's open to University of Wyoming students as well as community college students with any business idea. So it can be a for-profit, it can be a non-for-profit business. And to watch the students go from a nascent idea to really rounding it out and fleshing out a team and building their ideas and gaining feedback and testing their ideas in this arena that is built to really build businesses here in Wyoming. One other opportunity we have at the University of Wyoming is the Women Entrepreneurship Week Founding Stories Gathering. And the stories that these women are able to share with our students and with the community are really impactful in that they are able to bring real life experience into our classroom, and they're able to share their stories, which then spurs the thought that more stories like this can be possible, and people start to identify with parts of the story, and it just creates this environment of innovation and ability and empowerment.
As a freshman, I was really busy with school, and I was a part of the Western Thunder Marching Band, so I didn't really talk with a bunch of people because I had a bunch of homework and I was busy with that. But after COVID and I came back, I was able to really connect with some of my classmates and be able to do projects with them. So one class was Corey Billington's class, and in that class it was more project-based, so we actually got to work with clients and help them with their businesses. So we had to go in and basically see where they needed help and then come up with ideas for them. And through that process, it really helped me see things that I could incorporate into my future business, which I'm slowly starting to do now with Uplink Robotics. But it's just been a cool journey of finding the people that you need to find, especially with mentors. So Billington is a huge mentor for me and my team. And I had another class with Don Small, and he taught one of the entrepreneur classes for my major, and he was a huge help because not only did he bring in the knowledge, but he also had business background, so he was giving us his personal opinions and thoughts and knowledge, and that was really helpful because I feel a lot of the times we just get bombarded with the facts, but we don't actually get that personal experience part of it that really shows you this is the real world versus this is academic. That's kind of been a little bit of my journey of finding those right people for whether it's my business now or for the future.
We're really grateful to be a finalist in this competition. We hope things turn out and that we in fact are the best program in the country. But even making it this far is something that we're humbled by and genuinely excited, because it's a sign and an indication that we're doing the right thing, and we're going to continue to be blazing trails in entrepreneurship because it is vital to our state, it's vital to our students, and it's vital to the stakeholders that we serve both regionally and around the country. So thank you for considering us for this really great recognition, and fingers crossed.